Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today, I think I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something that has come up in my life. My daughter, bless her heart, she would like us to live with her so that she has the ability to help care for us a little bit more. And I'm not quite ready for that. I have many concerns about it. I have no concerns about living with her. We've lived together in the past, and that I have no concerns with that. I do have concerns with losing my independence. I have lost so much independence already, and I just feel I know that there's going to be times when I'm going to need help, but I don't want to rely on that help, and I don't want her to be in a position where she has to do things that she shouldn't have to do for her mother. And I know she would do them willingly. There's no question in my mind she would do them willingly, but I don't want that for her or I. I want us to have a good friendship up to the time when I don't remember who everybody is. And maybe that time won't ever come, but I'm certainly hoping that I can, maintain as much independence as I can. Not only that, I mean, I have a husband, and we'd like to have our time together and do the things that we do, have the arguments we want to have. I mean, it's like you when you're in somebody else's home, you don't really feel like you're doing that. And where she lives right now, she wouldn't have the room for us. So we would have to find another place. I'm very worried about not having the security of what I have here, because here I know what my rent is going to be. I know that I have a handicapped accessible bathroom. I know it's small, but it has everything that I would need in it. And I worry that I would go somewhere else and possibly I wouldn't have the same amenities that I have here, and it would probably cost a lot more because we would need a place that would be bigger for everybody. I have enough trouble maintaining this place. Like, I shouldn't be complaining about things like this because there are lots and lots of people who don't have somebody who could care for them. And I am very, very lucky. But it's a frightening aspect. I don't do well with change. Like, even just when we're changing my corner or cleaning out under my chair and I'm moving my chair, I get very anxious when my little area starts to get disturbed and whatnot. And I can't control that. That is just something that is in me right now, and I can't do anything about it. And so I know that I'm kind of just rambling, but it's important that I get these thoughts out, and I want my family to understand that I love them dearly. The reason I am doing this is so that they will have a memory of me that's good. I don't want to destroy that by living with someone and having them feel like they're being taken advantage of or something. So I don't know that it's a hard line to know. Like, I know that the time is going to come when I definitely need help, and it's getting more and more. Like, I have made, in the last 2 days, I have made 3 mistakes with my pills. I missed a dose. I sat here all frozen up and not able to move and didn't even realize that I had missed a complete dose of medicine. Then I did the very same thing again, only I caught it an hour later and whatnot. But how I missed that, I've got a machine, Alice, that tells me everything that I need to take. And then, what did I do this morning? No, it was tonight. It was tonight at 6 o'clock tonight. I didn't remember that I had taken my pills, and I took another dose of my pills. So I'm starting to get a little bit confused, and we'll figure something out, like where my pills aren't all over the place, and I'm trying to figure out where they are and when I need to take them. We'll get that figured out. But it's very difficult because I'm losing the ability to do some of the things. Like I always have taken pride in doing my budget, and I'm struggling with doing my budget, but I'm doing it. And like my brother wanted me to get a little gift for Finn for Christmas, and he's just going to send me the money, and he's going to email me the money, and we used to do this back and forth all the time. And I said to him, I said, don't hurry with it, because I said, I don't remember how to accept that money. I don't remember how to do that. So I said, I'll have to get Claudine to do it for me. And it's just to realize that I've forgotten those things. Like I'm not just as sharp as they come, and I can't cook the way I used to cook, and I mean I used to do lots of things, and I'm not able to do them now, and it bothers me that I can't do them. But bother me or not, I have to accept it, and I'm trying very difficultly to accept it. But it's hard to accept. But sometimes you do what's hard. Okay, I've got something written down here for a story. Oh yes. When we were moving from Vancouver, or Surrey, up to Quesnel, we had to move when I was like 7.5 months pregnant. And so I couldn't do a lot of helping and whatnot. So the church that we attended in Surrey, they had made arrangements. Bill went a month ahead of time to find a place for us to live, and he stayed with the pastor up in the new church. And so when they found a place for us to rent, he came down, got the truck loaded and everything, and went back up. And the youth group at the church had arranged to come and help us unload the truck. So here we were. I didn't know a soul. Bill knew some of the people. And a whole crew came and welcomed us to our new home, and brought in all of our stuff and helped set it up and whatnot. Because, I mean, I was very pregnant at the time. And they helped set everything up and whatnot. And they brought us dinner that night. And then she said, this was on a Sunday. And then I said, oh, it'll take me a while to get to know everybody. And she says, you get to know us on Wednesday. And I said, on Wednesday? What's happening on Wednesday? And she says, we're all coming to your house for Bible study. I said, okay. So I had a time limit. I had 3 days to be ready for company. But they were so helpful. They came, they got everything all set up. They were so helpful. And they were such lovely people at that church. Anyway, that's my story for today. And I will hopefully not lose sleep. We've decided as a family, because I was worrying about this other move, that we would just shelve it for a little bit and talk about it again when we're more ready to think about it, or when circumstances have changed again. So for now, I'm staying where I am. She's staying where she is. And if I need help, she'll come over and help me, and we'll see what happens after that. Anyway, thank you all for joining me today and listening to me rant. And I'll see you all tomorrow.